Hi guys, today we'll be baking Jamaican banana bread. So I'm gonna show you how me bake my banana bread. So first I'm gonna just catch up my hair because you know I don't want to ear in the food. So you have to just catch back your ear. And yep. Then we'll begin the process. Alright guys, we're gonna go wash my hands first before we get into it. Give me a minute, we'll be back. So my hands are washed. You have to keep your hand them nice and clean when you're in the kitchen. Hands are washed. And now let's get into it.
Yeah.
So as you can hear my echo in the kitchen, he wants to say hi. Say hi, Carson. Mommy is baking and she would like you to remove yourself from the kitchen. Say bye. Okay. That's the story of my life. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you now who me get the baking from. The real baker is my mother, aka Nana. So when Christmas a come, we know who for gonna get the Christmas Jamaican fruit cake, rum cake, Jamaican Christmas cake. She's the best. She bakes pudding, she does everything. So if you guys want your Christmas cake or don't want a pudding, link up my mother. But today I will be doing my version of banana bread. And if you want, you guys can try this out at home. First, what we're gonna use is the bananas. So you know what? When we're there at Jamaica, we not dash with nothing. But when we're there foreign, people dash with things. Good things people dash with. So guess what? We are Jamaican and we're there foreign, we still are gonna use what we have. So we're not gonna dash with them banana here. The kids them not gonna want to eat them banana here because them look too ripe and them too ugly. But them are the best banana for make your banana bread. So what I'm gonna do is peel my bananas. Peeling the bananas, we're gonna throw them into the container. Banana them soft, and you know, so when them look so, at them time yeah, them sweet. A lot of people won't eat their bananas when they look like this, but guess what? We're not gonna waste it because it's gonna go into our banana bread. So yeah, we're at the bananas. And then what I'm gonna do is use my fork to mash my bananas. So I'm gonna mash the bananas out.
Look, I make.
So see the banana there, we'll mash out the banana. And just again, I give you a snapshot of some of the ingredients that we'll be adding into the banana bread. We'll be adding our almond, vanilla, cinnamon, we have salt, we have baking soda, flour, egg, butter, sugar, milk. But however, I'm not have no milk because the milk them I'm seeing at the supermarket them are gonna expire like in 2 days, so I'm never buy none. So I'm gonna substitute my milk for buttermilk. I'm like that. I normally improvise with whatever me have in my house. And also I'll be adding walnuts to my banana bread. So let me just continue showing going on and what I'll be adding. Just give me a few more minutes to set back my camera. Sorry for the interruption. My finger in the camera and beer things, but sorry, kinda hard to set this thing back. But yeah. See, as always, camera trouble, sorry people. Okay, so next I'm gonna add my sugar. I'm adding 1 cup of sugar, granulated sugar, aka white sugar. Just adding my sugar to the banana and mixing that together. I'm also gonna add my butter. I'm adding basically 3 tablespoons of butter. Listen, this butter and this margarine thing, normally most times me still use what we call butter, them call margarine. But really and truly, butter is the one that's like the stick that them call the stick butter. So normally we call this butter. Some of women, I don't know if everybody do it, but me call this butter. Everything where you put on your bread, like once it look like one, for me it's butter. But really and truly this is margarine, but this is the one I normally use anyways. It doesn't do nothing, you know, taste no different for me. And this is really the what is supposed to be butter. So this is butter. So you could use this or you can use a margarine. So I use 3 tablespoons of my margarine. I'm gonna call it butter, but it's not butter, it's margarine. Okay, and then I am adding 2 eggs. I remove the egg white because we don't like when the something raw. So I take out the egg white. As Jamaican, we don't like the raw thing. So I take out the egg white and I add a little lime juice so you don't really taste no farmer raw. You know, so you can cut the rawness. So I'm gonna add that to it. And I'm just gonna use I don't wanna mix this thing too much for make it over mix. So I'm gonna use my Sunbeam mixer to mix it just a little bit. So just mixing that around a bit. And as I say, I don't want to mix it too much because it's gonna make it dry if you over mix it, right?
Yeah.
So that's that. What I'm gonna add now is my flour. So I have 2 cups of all-purpose flour. So adding 2 cups all-purpose flour to my mixture. Then I'm just gonna mix that a little bit.
Let's add that a little bit, guys. Right?
Okay, and what I'm gonna add right now is my buttermilk. So I'm gonna add my buttermilk to this mixture, and I'm also gonna add my salt. So I added ½ teaspoon of salt and my baking soda, a teaspoon of baking soda, and cinnamon powder. So I have 2 teaspoons cinnamon powder to this. And I'm gonna add my vanilla, and as I said, I added a little almond too. And I'm just gonna mix around. Don't wanna over mix it, as I said, because it will become too dry. So I'm just gonna mix all that together. And it's smelling yummy. And then, last but not least, I'll add my walnuts. It depends on your taste or what you probably like. Some people probably add peanut to these, some probably add the almond, but I think like walnut would be like a good mixer for something like a banana bread. I'm just gonna finish the pack in mine right now. So I'm adding my walnuts. Just mixing that out, making sure everything is evenly combined. No egg or nothing, no. mix out, make sure everything mix out. The egg have to mix out properly. Everything else have to mix out. I'm not gonna use the mixer because I don't need it. It's not necessary at this moment. I'm just gonna use my fork and kind of like combine this thing together. As I said, I don't want to stir it too much because I don't want it to become dry.
The head gutter, guys, like it. Why not that?
So that's that. What I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna grease my pan. So what I have is the pan baking, it's basically the cooking spray. So I'm just gonna put some in my container so my thing doesn't stick. Just put quite a bit so it doesn't stick on all the edges. So I'm in a baking mood today, so I'm also gonna do a cornbread. Stay tuned for that. I'll also show you guys what I do for my cornbread. Not everybody can do cornbread. It's not an easy thing to make. So yeah, let me just show you the mixture we have right here right now. So this is what we have for my banana bread right now, and I'm gonna put that in the oven at 3. So that will go in the oven 350 degrees, and we're gonna bake it for about an hour. If you put in your knife or your toothpick and you test it and you realize say it not bake, then you can get some more time. But I'm gonna put it in the oven and then I'll get back to you guys. I'll show you my next recipe for my cornbread. In the meantime, like, subscribe, share, and ring the bell. So remember, people, you must like, subscribe, and share. Just share up the recipe with the people them. And as I said, when Christmas time come and you know you want your Jamaican fruit cake, link me so I can tell my mother she are the expert on that. I can bake it, but she are the best in that. So if you don't want the Jamaican pudding them, like on a sweet potato pudding, on a bread pudding, let me know and I can let her know. Yeah, and you know we'll hook up the ting. So there it goes. Don't mind what you're seeing around the sides. It's basically the spray that I sprayed in the pan so it doesn't stick, but all that will dissolve after you go in the oven. So we're just gonna push this in the oven right now. We're gonna push this in the oven. Excuse me, baby. Careful.
Wow.
Yeah, so we're gonna push that in the oven.
Close it.
And then we'll do the cornbread shortly. Okay guys, so we're gonna do round 2. We're gonna make our cornbread right now. Gonna make the cornbread. Guys, welcome to round 2. I'm gonna bake cornbread. So this is my version of cornbread. You should try it out, you will like it. So what we will need today is cornmeal. This is how we used to make cornmeal porridge in Jamaica. So 1.5 cups cornmeal. So I'll pour my cornmeal in. And as you can see, I have helper number 2 here, Peyton. Say hi, Peyton.
Hi.
Okay, now disappear. Thank you. So we add our cornmeal.
Hi.
Okay, Carson, thank you. Bye. And then we'll add our flour, all-purpose flour. So we'll add 1/2 cup of all-purpose flour. We don't need a lot. And I will add my salt, 1 teaspoon salt, 2 teaspoons baking powder, and then I'll just combine all that together. Just combine the dry ingredients together, mix it around, and I'm gonna throw my melted butter in. I use 1 stick melted butter. That's like if you the butter I showed you earlier. Basically, I split it in 2. So if you have this big butter, it was like a bigger size, so I split that in 2. That will give you 1 stick of butter. And I melted the butter. I'm gonna add that to my dry ingredients. I have 2 eggs and an egg yolk. So I also remove the eye from the egg, so it's not raw. And I'll have 1 cup of sugar as well. I use granulated sugar. because I prefer it have like a more whiter look than if you use dark sugar. It's gonna look more on the darker side. So I combine that together, and I also am gonna add 1 cup of buttermilk. So I'm just gonna pour my buttermilk as well. So I'm gonna add 1 cup of that to my ingredients here, and then I'm gonna mix that together. Just gonna use my little spatula to mix that out, and that's basically it. Cornbread easy as 1, 2, 3, but it depends on how much things you add and how you add your stuff. You have to be careful how you add your salt. You might make it too salt. Careful how you add too much butter. You might make it greasy, oily. Not everybody like the whole heap of oil thing. So it depends on you. If you find that this ingredients it might be a little bit too moist for you or whatever, you can take out little of the butter or little of the oil we add in it. So we did that, and also I have 1/3 cup of oil, so I'll add a 1/3 cup of oil. As I said, if you find that it might be too, like if you're not a person who like oil and you have cholesterol issues or whatever the case is, you can reduce your and the butter or the oil, whichever you prefer. So I'm just gonna mix that in together. And if you don't like your thing too sweet, you can also reduce the sugar amount that I told you. So it's up to you. You can try this out first, the ingredients that I give you, and then it's definitely up to you based on your preference what you will like. Okay, so I'm just gonna put this in my oven to bake. My banana bread should be ready right now, and yeah, I'm just gonna put this in the oven to bake, and I'll show you the finished product. Remember, like, subscribe, share, and ring the bell. I'm just gonna show you the mixture. Here it is, and I'm gonna pour that into my pan and put it in the oven, 400 degrees Fahrenheit, for about 20 minutes. Again, if you put the knife in or the toothpick in and you realize something come out, just give it a couple more minutes until it's baked. So that's what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna put this in the oven, and as I said, when I'm finished with both banana bread and cornbread, I'll show you the finished product. So there's my banana bread, but what happened today, I used here is the cornbread, the finished product. So yeah, I'll show you the slices. So cornbread and banana bread. Cornbread, the finished product. Hi guys, here's the finished product for the cornbread. Just wanna say, for all your potato pudding, bread pudding, and Jamaican fruit cake, aka rum cake, aka black cake, link me and my mother will hook you up. JB's Kitchen have the best yam good, stay good, digest good, smell good, everything good. You decide when you taste it. Link me for the hookup. Anyways, as I say, me had a knockoff version to my mother. So this recipe shared is mine for my banana bread and also for my cornbread. I hope you guys enjoy. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And I hope you enjoy the recipe that I did today. Have a great day. Bye.